You're
all
going to
that.
join
You need to
Danielle
send
and
my
Don Von
customers their
Holland,
products.
who also
Send
tried.
my supporters their products. We're done.
Give, give,
Send my Darius. I don't have no beef
give,
towards you, but
give
when
me the.
they
I don't have a beef towards you. I don't understand what this is about.
Darius, when my supporters
Why
listen,
are you hollering? I'm right here, Andrew. Why are you hollering?
You're wrong. I'm done with
Andrew,
this. You're
I'm
wrong.
right here.
Gonna say work ethic, but I don't think I want to use the word ethics in this. He has a hustle, but then he also hustles people. I won't go into those details, but what I will say is that I decided to stop working for this person when I realized it was all about the money and not about the people that supports him.
Because of previous problems, Airbnb tells the Fox 5 team Williams is already prohibited from using their properties to hold his Dining with Darius event.
Hey, it's me, Jay Evans, with the premiere of my new video series, Secrets Expose the Dirty Truth. And who am I covering on this first one? None other than Darius Williams, known as Darius Cooks. Now, the streets are calling you Darius is a crook, baby. Now, I ain't never scared to touch on the topics that other people shy away from, because Jay Evans is the voice of the people, because I tell it like it is, baby, and I don't mind saying it. Now, in this video, I'm going to tell all of my fellow people from the LGBTQ plus community why he is a poor representation for us. Oh, yes, he is. I'm going to get into that. Also, his fans that they call the Beehive, or his followers, why they have celebrity worship syndrome. Oh yes, that's something that's real and they have it. And also the doxing that he jokes about. I don't know any professional business person that would joke and laugh about putting people on blast on social media. Oh yes, I'm gonna cover that too. Now, this is giving me the vibes of, if you've ever seen Surviving R. Kelly, as far as people speaking out and saying that there's a problem like they did in that situation for years, and some people just glossed over it. Well, we're not going to gloss over this today, because in this video, Jay Evans is going to get into it, and I'm going deep. Now, some people say, oh, I got my orders that I placed, so it's not a problem. Those people are lying. Or some people say, well, I went to the event. Those people are lying. No, they're not, because that's your experience. You might have gotten your order and you might have went to the event. But what about the people that didn't? Oh, I'm going to cover that. So sit back, relax. We got a lot to cover. Let's get into it.
3, 2, 1.
Disclaimer, all topics in this video are alleged and allegedly, and they are strictly for entertainment purposes only.
Let's do it.
Donna, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Long way home, the intro. I love it.
Let's do it. Hey,
Chopping it up with you like veggies in a food processor for Thanksgiving dressing.
Let's do it. Hey, let's go.
Okay, we better be ready with that introduction.
Yeah, that was great. Jay's on point. Y'all interviewers better be on point, because Jay know what he's doing.
Take note.
Jay Evans, I do watch you. When you been doing your post about me, great job.
If you are not one of my apple pies, those are my subscribers. You better go ahead and subscribe. It's a billion, jillion, cajillion people here on YouTube, baby. You might not come across me again. Set your notifications to all. That way you'll get alerts when I upload a new video. Feel free to like, comment below, and share. Now, let's talk about it. Now, I know a lot of my LGBTQ plus people might say, well, Jay Evans, why did you say that in the beginning of this video, that he's a bad representation? Now, I showed you him that old statement via Facebook. That's where I got it from, of him saying, yes, I'm gay. I'm going to tell you why, because you need to know why. And it's important because some people don't understand. Back in the day, if you were gay, if you were lesbian, if you were whatever pronoun, whatever word you want to use to identify yourself with, the way that it's accepted now, it wasn't accepted like that, okay? And the way that it's embraced now, back then, it was not embraced like that. Now, I never thought in my life and time that we would ever have the right to legally get married, baby. But we can do it now. Jay Evans has been married and divorced, but I'm able to do it because it's my right. Now, with that, we have, to me, a certain amount of more power. That's the only word I can use. We have more power and more respect than we've ever had before. So, to me, one of the key things about that is you have a lot of women that support us, that love us. For me, when I look at my demographics for videos, my core audience is women. Yes, women, because YouTube will show your demographics. You can look on YouTube Studio and see it. My target audience is women. And ladies, I love y'all. Yes, I'm here for y'all. I'm here for the LGBTQ people. It's some straight guys that watch me. I'm here for it too, but I love the ladies, baby. Do you hear what I'm saying? I love it. And to me, that's dangerous with him doing the type of things that he does, because a lot of his followers are women, and now you're rolling women into this mess, having them attacking people, having them coming after people. Why would you take something that you now have as a cook, a content creator, to be able to now, at a time when so many people came before you, weren't able to say, well, I'm gay, I'm a cook, or I have a social media following. So many people were not able to do that, and you do, and this is what you do with your platform. You're attacking women. A lot of his followers are women that have ordered from him. You don't give them their orders. When they book events for the shows because of COVID, a lot of those dates were canceled. You don't refund them their money. Why go against the women that show you love? That's dangerous to me, and that's wrong, because a lot of women can be like, oh, they are like that. And I'm not saying judge one bad lemon for the whole tree, but just the look of it and the power of it is wrong. You're putting us in a bad light, because now we have more opportunities, more chances now, and people, oh, I told y'all they was just like that. Look at him. He's scheming and beating and he's doing all that stuff. No, don't do that. You can run your business and you can do it right. But for us in the LGBTQ plus community, baby, this is a bad representation. And I'm not saying it like, okay, there are straight people that can do wrong and straight people that do right. But if you have a following of that magnitude, why not use it for good? You already have a following. People order from you. They like what you cook, even though some of that stuff, the recipes, some of them are allegedly stolen. Even some of the food, I can't make this up. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at this, because when I saw this, baby, let me tell you the vibes that it gave me. It gave me sodium overkill. This was a sodium cake, a high blood pressure cake, a high cholesterol cake. I can't make this up, because I pull my stuff that is facts from what's out there. Let's take a look at this, y'all. Now, in this video, he's making a dish. He's pouring a large amount of oil. He's putting mashed potatoes, 2 pans of cornbread on top of the potatoes with a big amount of greens, and then cornbread, mashed potatoes again, and then he's adding fried chicken, and he's going to top it with gravy and parsley. Like, I'm just going to give it to you. This is a heart attack recipe right here. That's horrible. Who does this? Now, as a cook, this is not a recipe that you will want to give people. I understand everybody sometimes tries to be healthy and sometimes you just have a cheap moment, but cornbread, 2 whole pans of cornbread, I looked it up, 8-inch round pan is like 1,800 calories. So imagine combining all this food. You got a recipe for disaster. This is not something that a professional cook would even give to people. Some of these recipes that they say that he have allegedly are stolen. They say he's doctoring up other people's recipes and stealing them. It's all out there. I can't make it up. Y'all can Google it for yourself. Now, as far as the celebrity worship, This is dangerous to me because he has a following that he knows listens to him when he's posting stuff and making fun of people. People are drawn into this drama and he likes it because it's getting him more attention. But to me, as a known person or a celebrity or influencer, this is not something that you would want to get people caught up in. People worship celebrities to the point, y'all, where I'm going to use Beyonce for an example. Y'all know people love Beyonce. The Beehive will come after you, sting you. Literally, some of them will try to sting you in real life. So just say somebody is at work and you're saying something about a celebrity they like. Some people will fight you over this celebrity and lose their job. Now, this celebrity don't even know you alive, baby. You done lost your job. You don't know how you gonna pay your bills. Meanwhile, they at home, you done bought their stuff and they getting paid. This is the kind of stuff that he pulls and people are drawn into this. Some people like this kind of drama with him. Oh, Darius posted their phone number, so let's call them. Let's mess with them.
He urged his followers to call or text her. He later posted this Instagram video, bragging that the response was so great, police asked him to remove the phone number from his page.
That was, baby, when I tell you, y'all lit that phone up.
So that's what you do as somebody that's known as an influencer when you know your people that are fans of yours or followers will react to a person a certain way. You put their number out there and then you laugh about it on live, talking about, baby, when I tell you she lit that. Who would want somebody, numerous people calling their phone like that, y'all? That is a form of harassment. That's the bullying. That's the doxing that he does. Now, a lot of people are like, what's doxing? Basically, harassment. That's what it is.
Okay? You are going to, I'm going to get everybody to come forward, and they're going to show proof, and the feds already say they're watching you.
A combination of all of these things to me are bad. You out here faking and shaking and baking and ain't cooking up nothing in the kitchen legitimately good or positive, because a real person that's trying to use their celebrity or them being known for something good will not push the drama, but he's pushing it because it's more attention, it's more people coming at him, because people are still ordering stuff from this man. But again, because they're saying, oh, well, that experience didn't happen to me. That's like if you go to a restaurant, okay? Two people go to a restaurant. One person has a good server. The server brings their food out. The chef could have even put extra food on their plate. When they leave, they're like, my experience was wonderful. My server was great. The food was wonderful. Another person could have a bad server. They could have had the cook before the person that just got off, that just threw their food together. When they leave, they saying, I'm never coming back there again. So that's something people need to think about and look at. Your experience is not the same as the other person's experience. And I think this dude, Darius, is a crook. Williams, because that's what the streets are calling you, is a bad representation of being somebody from the LGBTQ plus community, being somebody that is a cook, being somebody that is known. You're doing the wrong thing. And all you got to do is do the right thing. Now, allegedly, he's had 3 restaurants shut down. This was after he got in trouble for running a illegal credit repair service in Georgia. He had to pay $145,000 for a settlement. They said that's when the restaurants closed up. Also, allegedly there was like a pie company where he was doing desserts, allegedly, that got shut down as well. Now, Sonny Anderson, that's on Food Network, gave him his first break on her show, but they said she has distanced herself from him. He tried to make another appearance on her show, and she forwarded to the executives and was like, So people, it is that effect of how people were speaking out about when they were talking about R. Kelly's doing certain stuff. And for years, it was known when they were saying things like, oh, R. Kelly's with Aaliyah, oh, he's with this one. It took that whole documentary to make everything come to the light. So you see how people are speaking out. Different cooks are speaking out. Different customers are speaking out. Some people are still believing it. Like some people are still listening to R. Kelly music, upholding him. And some people still are going to do that. That's your right. If you are a follower of Darius, if you believe everything he's saying, that's your right. But in the same way that it's your right and how y'all are coming after people, it's other people's right to speak out and say what they want to say and say what they think. It's their right too. So eventually what's done in the dark does come to the light, baby. So don't ever get it twisted, because Jay Evans had to bring you that, baby, because I represent the people. I am the voice of the people, and I don't mind telling it like it is. I told you that in the beginning, and I'm going to remind you of it in the end. So we delved into this subject, baby. Stay tuned, because I might have some more to come on this subject. Listen, y'all, we talked the talk. Now it's time to walk the walk. That's it, and that's all, YouTube. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Y'all be sure when you dealing with people with business, make sure they on the up and up, baby, okay? Don't give them your card information. You might want to use a credit card. You might want to Google them, look at the reviews, see people's feedback, because that kind of stuff is important. Y'all protect yourself and stay safe. Wait a minute. Jay Evans does interviews too? Bam!
Don, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. What was you talking about, a legend?
You.
Dawn Robertson, formerly of En Vogue and formerly of Lucy Pearl. Diva Dawn is solo and calling her own shots.
As Donnie.
You are a genius with your history here, Jay. You're giving me life right now today.
Matthew, that appeared on MTV's Catfish on one of the most iconic episodes when Chance walked over and pulled off his hair unit. Oh, you wrong for that.
It's Matthew, that's right, from the iconic Catfish episode on MTV. Matthew, what's up?
What's going on, Jay? How's everything going?
I'm good. I'm chopping it up with you like an onion in a food processor. And we gonna get caught up with you, and you gonna help me do this today. About something really good, your album, Long Way Home, the intro. I love it.
Cassandra Lucas, formerly of Changing Faces, the group that brought you hits like Stroke You Up and Get Out. Cassandra is solo and doing it on her own now.
Okay.
You're a joy. Thank you.
Who could forget the epic episode of MTV Ghosted with the lovely Shannon and JayDay? Come through, Shannon.
I'm seeing him in months. I want to know, because you were just like, you know how like it's Christmas and you don't think your parents got you a gift because they can't afford their mortgage, but they get you a gift and you were looking like, what you thinking? That's what I want to know.
Honestly, because like I said, like we really hadn't had contact because they really.
That's right. I can interview and host. Click in those descriptions. You'll get links to my videos. Go to that playlist. It's put in order for you, baby. The folder is there. Go through the videos. Get caught up, baby. Jay Evans, I can interview. I can host. I do review and recaps, baby. I give you commentary. I, bam, can blow it on up. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it. Let's roll. Let's do it. Let's move. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it.